Hey guys, it's Courtney and Seth here today, and today we are at the Carowinds Passholder Preview Night for the 2022-2023 season. So we're going to be taking a look at the park, seeing what is new, if anything's changed. So if you'd like to join us, let's go. So we're going to head in the merchandise store here and see if there's any new merch for the season. So like the last time we were here, they do still have this grand Carousel merch, which I still think is completely adorable. But if you were wondering, they do still have these in stock. So here's some merch we didn't see last time. It looks a little bit more distressed, I guess you could say, but very cute. And they have it in a variety of different colors. They also have this tumbler that I really like. It just has some like coaster inspired sayings on it. Very cute.
I really like the colors of these with the backdrop. And some cool shot glasses, which are $2.50 a piece, which is really good compared to some other theme parks.
So if you guys have noticed, Seth and I are wearing our new Jackson travel shirts. So we just have our logo there on the front modified a little bit, and then let Seth turn around here. For us, we have our QR code and just our little slogan there. So if you guys can help us get to 500 subscribers, we'll be giving away some of these t-shirts. And we'd really appreciate your help on that, because we'd love to give out some free merch to you guys. So just wanted to highlight that for you guys before we start walking around. So since it's not a long line, Seth and I are going to start with the Intimidator, which I believe when we last were at Carowinds, we also started with this ride.
Please move inside your
So they are seating us in whatever row that we prefer. Since it's the Passholder preview, we can pick any row that we like. So we just picked number 3 since it's free. And of course now there is no wait for the first row except for the next 2 riders. So maybe later tonight we'll jump back onto the first row. So this bin here is actually where you put your bags. If you do have any bags, you do walk to the ride vehicle with them and put them in the little storage bin here, which they can lock for security. So like any roller coaster, it does pop you out right into the photo spot. So let's go take a look and see how much a photo pass is. So they do have single and season passes, but basically just like any other theme park, you can either buy one photo or buy a pass, but here are the prices for those. So we're just going basically with the curvature of the park. So next stop is going to be Camp Snoopy. Online they did say that some of the Peanuts characters were supposed to be out for the Passholder event, so let's go see if maybe we can find them. If not, just have a general look around, see what's new. So next ride we're going to be visiting is Afterburn, and we've ridden this one on our last trip and it was pretty cute. So we're going to go on it again. It's a really short line, so we'll see you guys after. So guys, fun fact for you, this ride was actually Top Gun before they rebranded it, but it still has the same theme of like a plane. They didn't do anything to the ride that I'm aware of, just changed the name. So again, you can pick which row you want. So we're going with the front row. Once again, a very empty ride vehicle. Just this Passholder preview, it's only open to pass holders. So next we're gonna do this Boo Blasters. This always has a terribly long line, so we've actually never done it. I think it's a shooting game. So we're gonna go ahead in and see if we can get on a ride. We'll let you guys know our scores, if applicable, once we get off. So by these signs, I think that we are correct. Kind of like Men in Black. So we are already to the ride vehicle. Pretty cool. So here's a look at the gun, guys. I think we are going to be doing like Men in Black. We'll see you on the other side. And also, guys, since we are now pass holders to Carowinds, we are going to get this all-season cup. It's good for the entire season, and you do get free refills. Very similar to the Coca-Cola Freestyle that Universal has. It's just a refillable cup, but instead of purchasing it for a couple days at a time, you can purchase it for the entire season. Alright guys, so we're not going to do this for every ride because we've already done a pretty simple ride review video before here, but since we were able to ride on the front row for Afterburn, we just want to tell you guys a little bit about the experience. So it's very similar, like we said last time, to like the Dragon Challenge that was at Universal. It's that same sort of ride vehicle where you're suspended, but it was almost a little eerie how close to the track like I realized that we were in like the trees. Yeah. But it was a really good experiance, I think, being on the front row. You can actually,
the front row is a totally different experience.
Than any
other
much better. Yeah, because you can actually tell what's happening. But so it was good, like the last time we rode it. So that's really all we have to say about that. But the Boo Busters was actually really cute.
Oh yeah.
The only shooter game that we've ever played is like Men in Black at Universal. So we expected it to be kind of similar, but it actually wasn't. It was a little bit more kid friendly, where the targets were easily like highlighted for you. Yeah. And it's not the same as Men in Black where you hold down the trigger. You actually had to continuously like push the trigger down. And I only got like 420, and you only got like 100. But I don't think your gun was working.
I don't know. It probably takes a lot of practice, like like any of the others.
And it had like a score sheet at the end, and like you had to get like 4,000 to be like the advanced. Yeah. So we have a long way to go if that's the case. We're gonna try that again like a little later probably. But we also got the refillable cup here. So, and I asked the lady if you could pick which color cup you got. There was purple and green, and she did say no, because the purple means that you bought the cup for the season, and the green means that you've only bought it for the day. So don't be discouraged if you don't get what color you want. It actually means something for the people at the stands. But what was it, about $35?
Yeah.
For the whole season. I think it's in increments of 50 minutes you can get a refill, but it's for the whole season. So anytime we come back for the rest of the season for like their carnival celebration, for their Carowinds celebration, we'll bring this cup back and definitely refill it. And I'm getting a little bit hungry, so we're gonna keep moseying around the park, see if we bump into anything else before dinner. But just gonna keep on moseying. It's great weather right now, so take you guys along with us. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and try and eat here at the Blue Ridge Country Kitchen. Never eaten here before, but we have been out to the tavern that's next to it, so that'll probably be our next stop after dinner. But let's go ahead in and check out the menu. And we've seen these signs everywhere. Just be prepared if you do come to Carowinds. They are cashless now. If you do have cash with you, you can redeem it for a cashless card, just so they can keep the cashless process here at the restaurants and the merchandise venues. So here is a quick look at the menu. They have a chicken tender basket, salad, smoked sausage, rotisserie chicken, fried chicken basket, and a sausage basket. Not sure what I'm gonna get yet. I'm gonna get the fried chicken basket. And what are you gonna get, Seth?
I'm gonna get the smoked sausage basket.
Yep, Seth's gonna get the smoked sausage basket. We'll see you guys once we get to the table. So this restaurant is like the Harmony Hall that we've eaten at before. It is like a cafeteria style, and you just pay for your food and find your own table. Basically seat yourself. And don't forget, if you have a season pass, you can get a discount on food and beverage purchases. So here is my plate. I got the fried chicken basket, and it comes with one side of your choice. Those sides look delicious, but I had to go with the yams, and it came with a little small biscuit. And Seth got the smoked sausage plate, and he picked mac and cheese as his side. The team member did tell us that you can add as many sides as you want. It's just an additional charge, but of course, if you wanted to get everything up there, you definitely could. Alright guys, so we just got done at the Blue Ridge Country Kitchen, and of course it's raining now, but I got the fried chicken plate, and Seth got the sausage.
Yeah, smoked sausage.
Smoked sausage plate, and Mine was okay, not really anything special. It was a pretty plain fried chicken plate. The yams were okay as well. They had a little too much cinnamon in them, but still, you know, edible. But the biscuit was probably my favorite part. It had like a honey glaze on it. What did you think of your plate?
Yeah, it was okay. I would not brag about it.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
It fulfilled its purpose of dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't terribly hungry, but we wanted to go ahead and eat just because we knew we were going to be going to the tavern and, you know, walking around a little bit more, and we'd never eaten there. But they didn't have too big of a menu, mainly chicken. And we actually had chicken for lunch, so I went with the fried chicken option. But, again, not really anything special. But we're going to keep walking around, see what else we can see, and, of course, take you guys with us. So we are all done with dinner. We're gonna literally head a few steps right over here to the bar. I'm gonna go with the Blue Ridge Sunrise. So that's pretty cool. The Sugarland Shine, that is in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That's actually the moonshine they use here for their Blue Ridge Sunrise. So do you know of anything new we should look for since it's the new season?
Fried rice?
Or anything, I guess.
Well, just pretty much our liquors are different.
The liquors are different, okay.
New cocktails?
New cocktails, okay. So here's the Blue Ridge Sunrise. It is a very, very pretty drink. You can see it's the colors there kind of run together. But it is made with that moonshine from Gatlinburg, which is awesome. So we'll give this a try and let you guys know what we think. Alright guys, so just got done at the tavern. That's a usual stop for us. And we got the Blue Ridge Sunrise. And it was pretty good. It was made with the moonshine and like orange juice and what's that called, grenadine?
Yeah.
And it was pretty good. It was very simple. It was very strong. But basically that's all we have for you at the tavern for now. We're gonna move on, see if we can get on some more rides, and of course take you guys along with us. So it is getting kind of dark. We're gonna try and go on the Carolina Gold Rush before it gets too terribly dark. But of course we'll take you guys along with us to the queue and see you after. So this one has a slightly longer wait than the other rides we've been on tonight, but same system. Just pick which row you want and wait it out. So a lot of the rides at Carowinds do take a minute to board just because they don't have an automated lap bar system. So the team member actually has to go through and do every single row, which is fine. It just takes a little bit longer, especially if it's a busy day. But tonight, not so busy, so not too bad of a wait at all. So this week's subscriber of the week, we actually have two. We have Jim Cletus and David Chapman. Both are going to be our subscribers of the week. We forgot to do this on our last adventure episode, so that's the reason we have two. But please check the comments to see how you too can become the subscriber of the week.
So at Carolina Harbor, which unfortunately isn't open yet, we will be going there in a future video. And that should be in about May, I believe, when it opens. But we're going to try and go right when it opens. Enjoy some of the slides and the wave pool. It's been a while since we've been there. So I'm looking forward to seeing all the new things that they have since I had been there. And, of course, taking you guys along with us. And sort of as mentioned earlier, we will be coming back by Carowinds a few times this year. Highlighting some of their events as shown here. Some of them we've done before, and some of them are new and or we haven't done. So we're very excited to share that with you guys. Alright guys, so we are back home from the Passholder preview. We just went ahead and started our way back home. It was about a 2-hour drive, right? Yeah. So we're here at home. We're going to tell you guys a little bit about the evening. So first thing I noticed was, you know, the Passholder preview, kind of that title in the past, what we've experienced with that, like at Universal, is them unveiling something new for pass holders before unveiling it to the public. So this kind of followed that theme, but there wasn't necessarily anything new at the theme park. Just like a preview to the new season.
Yeah, and it's like a treat for pass holders, not necessarily something that is going to be like new and, you know, a preview of something that is brand new. So we were, I guess, went into that with a little bit of a wrong assumption, but it was still fun because there were low wait times all night and it was like a treat for pass holders.
more than a preview. So I guess a better wording for that may be like a Passholder perk night, or Passholder appreciation night would maybe be a better way to describe the event tonight. But it was really fun. What did you think?
Oh yeah, had a blast. It was cool to be there with the low crowd and like wait times for the rides. It was
basically no wait.
You could just get right on.
Yeah, and there weren't a lot of people there at all. And it unfortunately started raining, so that's kind of why we left early. But we kind of just had a chill night, just walked around, got on some of the rides, had some food, talked to the bartender, as you guys seen, and she was telling us about actually some of the new cocktails. I'm not sure if she was joking or not. I know she kind of had a comical tone when she said that, but she said they had some new drinks and drink mixers and things like that. So that was one new thing that we've seen. But we will definitely be going back to Carowinds in the very near future for some of their upcoming events, like the State Line celebration and the opening of their water park. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have the bell notification button clicked so you never miss new content. But until next time, guys.
My name is Bree and I'm from Augusta, Georgia.
Yo, my name is Kid. I'm from Georgia.
I'm Marquise, and I'm from Georgia also.
And we hope to see you on the next adventure.
We hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye.